What's up you guys? I have wanted to make this video for so long and I actually couldn't because I was on a ship, and on a ship I wasn't going anywhere, which basically means I did not have an everyday carry, but I'm here now. So it's officially time for me to show you all the items, each and every one of them, that I never ever leave home without. Today we're doing my everyday carry for tech. Let's do this. So it's been a while since we've done a video like this. Like, we've been focusing a lot on gaming with the Nintendo Switch, on life at sea, on the GoPros, on the iPhone, but this everyday carry, talking about the different tech items that I use all the time, is something that I absolutely love doing. I mean, I started watching YouTube videos 5 years back looking for awesome tech items, watching my favorite creators online, and now I finally have the chance to do this myself. This is like a culmination of all the things that I've swapped throughout the year in 2021. I finally decided and I finally figured out what works as my everyday carry, what helps me get through my day. Now, this can still change and it is very flexible. You keep improvising, you keep seeing what works for you and what doesn't. The items that I'm going to show you today are the main items that I've gravitated towards. Let's check it out. Alright, the first items that you guys see are these guys. These are the MKBHD special merchandise wristbands. They are basically a newer version of Livestrong bands. Very similar to them. They're made out of rubber. Well, I've been a fan of MKBHD ever since I started watching YouTube. I'm gonna say like 7 or 8 years ago. I started watching his channel. I got into tech watching his videos and I'm just a big fan. In a lot of ways, I was influenced by him to create high quality tech videos, and that passion kept growing. So of course, when he came out with these amazing wristbands, I pretty much had to go out and get them. I never leave my house without these bands. They look pretty sweet. They remind me of the stand-up speaker bands by Nike back in the day. These bands basically say matte black everything and Team Crispy, and I pretty much just want to fly the flag. This is a very unnecessary accessory. Don't have a lot of accessories, as you guys can see, but it's all about the passion for tech, and there's nobody bigger than MKBHD in this community. So that's the first thing I always wear when I leave my house. Of course, my phone of choice is the iPhone 13 Pro Max in the Sierra blue color. I absolutely love this color and I love this phone. It is the big boy of the lot that Apple has actually put out this year. It is the largest iPhone ever made, but I prefer the size of the mini as when I'm thinking about just the phone. The honest reason why I've actually gone for this is basically because of the battery life and, well, of course, the bigger display, which is fantastic for mobile gaming as well as for filming a ton of videos, consuming content. This guy is amazing for all of these things. Also, the speakers on this phone, Apple didn't advertise them, but they are definitely a lot better than any other iPhone or 90% of the phones on the market. Pro motion display, high refresh rate, pro res video, and pro raw functionality on a phone is only available on the pro devices, and that's exactly why I went for the big boy. But to be completely honest, the selling factor for this phone is definitely the battery life. So if you're a mobile gamer or a mobile content creator, this is the one you want to go for. And the case that I use for my phone 90% of the time is the Apple leather case. It is MagSafe enabled, which is fantastic, which also means any MagSafe charger can work with this, including MagSafe certified power banks, which can wirelessly charge your phone. I think it's really great. It's a nice minimal case. It's very clean, black obviously, but yeah, I do love this case. I think it's fantastic. But there are times when I want to attach an additional mobile lens to my iPhone, and the lenses that I basically use are the Moment lenses, which are fantastic. Links in description. That's when I have to go for this guy over here. This is the Moment case. Now, this is the case for the 12 Pro Max, which was the last phone that I was using. I haven't ordered my new case yet, but I will be very soon. So yeah, this is the Moment case that you basically need if you want to attach lenses. So I basically rock one of these two. The next item on the list, speaking about mobile photography and mobile videography, you definitely need to invest in a set of mobile lenses, and there are reasons for this which I've explained in another video. My lenses of choice are the Moment lenses. I have the Anamorphic lens right here, and I have the wide 18mm lens right here. They're built like complete tanks. They give you fantastic image quality when you stack these on top of the standard lens on any smartphone in the market. You pretty much mount these onto your phone using a lens adapter mount, which Moment has, or a Moment case. I normally, when I'm going out, if I'm not carrying a camera on me, I'll toss one of these into my pockets. And the reason for that is they give you different focal lengths while giving you the quality of the main camera on your phone, which is the 1x camera on the iPhone. So while the iPhone has multiple lenses, image quality does kind of drop on the telephoto lens as well as the ultra wide lens because of the aperture. But if you have these lenses, you can stack them on top of the main lens, which has the widest aperture, and get the best image quality ever. My preferred lens to use majority of the time is the Anamorphic lens. Now I have the blue as well as the gold. I also have the Moment telephoto lens and the wide lens like I mentioned, but I prefer taking the Anamorphic lens because it gives you that wide screen look. It's super tiny, super cool, and gives you a really nice effect, even for photographs as a matter of fact. These are my go-tos. If I'm not carrying a camera, I definitely have one of these in my pocket. Music is a super important part of my life. I actually am a very big music junkie. I have my earphones playing something almost 90% of the time that I'm out of the house, and while I'm home, I'll always have music either playing on my iPad or on my HomePod. So for the last year and a half, the AirPods Pro have pretty much been my music drivers of choice. I think they're fantastic. They have 3D spatial audio, which is basically 360 audio with Dolby Vision. Apple now has lossless in their Apple Music app built right in. So when you're on the go, the sound quality that you get is unprecedented. It is fantastic. It pretty much walks all over Spotify at this point. So even though I have used Spotify in the past, Apple Music is just making it a lot more compelling to stick with them because of their audio quality, and the AirPods work fantastically with them. The benefit of the AirPods Pro is pretty much the fact that they have active noise cancellation and transparency mode. Well, transparency mode is the best in the industry at this point for sure. Noise cancelling is good, but it's definitely not the best. Bose and Sony are definitely better. This is good enough for me. I think it does a great job on aircraft. It does a great job in public transport. It does a great job in coffee shops. It just drowns out the noise to a point where you're not going to be bothered by it. So yeah, I do love it. I did get mine engraved with my initials, which I absolutely love, which is also why I don't rock these in a case. But there have been a couple of downsides with a couple of firmware updates. The noise cancellation has gotten a little crackly. This is about a 2-year-old model at this point. So Apple should be releasing a new pair of AirPods Pro probably at the end of this year. But for now, this is what I have. Also recently picked up these little guys, which are the AirPods 3, the newer regular generation of AirPods that just came out. Their design language is very similar to the AirPods Pro. As you guys can see, I do have them engraved my name as well, which is really special. I think it just makes them feel a lot more personal, a lot more premium, something I absolutely love. So yeah, these are really good, and I have seen myself picking these up quite a bit over the last 1 month ever since I got them. And the main reason for that is because Apple has done something to their tuning. The sound tuning on these is a lot different to what it was on this. When the AirPods Pro came out, they were the best sounding AirPods on the market. But now that the AirPods 3 have come out, I can honestly tell you the sound quality on this is better than the Pro. The Pro has noise cancellation. This does not have noise cancellation, and that's the downside to this. But I do see myself picking these up a lot. Okay, if you're into any kind of photography or videography, you have to keep in mind that you want to carry one of these guys around, which is pretty much a lens cleaning pen. This is made by Moment. I think it's super cool. It's super minimal. It's a lens cleaner that is meant for your phones, but it can also be used with your bigger lenses, bigger cameras, action cameras. Remember, if you're into photography or videography of any kind, and doesn't matter what camera you're using, even if it's a smartphone, make sure your lenses are cleaned at all times. This is thinner than a pen. It comes with a brush on one side, really nice pull tab. I can just pull it off. It has carbon on the other side, which I can use for just like taking off any grime that's on my glass. Helps me keep my phone lenses clean, helps me keep my camera lenses clean. 90% of the time when I'm out, I always have this in one of my pockets. It's also a really nice fidget toy. I just love it. Okay, so you guys already know I am deep in the Apple ecosystem, and that's why I have an Apple Watch. I absolutely love this device. I never leave home. Actually, I'm never not wearing it even inside the house. I have this on me at all times. Now, this is the Apple Watch Series 6. It's the Nike edition. I know Series 7 is out in the market, and it has a bigger screen, a newer processor, it's snappier, it charges a lot faster. It is overall a little bit better than the Series 6, but it's not that substantial of an upgrade for me. I have a bunch of notifications notifications that I can reply to from here. I can answer phone calls on it. I also have Apple Music integration on this because ecosystem. I can hook this up with my AirPods. I don't need to carry a phone when I leave the house. I can go out running using my Apple Watch and my AirPods with music playing. It's also a fantastic fitness tracker. It's super accurate. This is my main watch. I am going to be upgrading to the Series 8 this year. Apple Watch and AirPods are fantastic. So yeah, this is my Apple Watch Series 6. And of course, you know me, I'm never going to leave my house without a camera in my pocket. Now, it is my iPhone 90% of the time, but there are days when I don't want to use my iPhone, when I'm out for the entire day. I want to use my iPhone for gaming, for texting, for calling, for Google Maps, for listening to music. I need another camera that's a lot more rugged, a lot more portable, easier to carry around with fantastic image quality, and something not as big as this mirrorless camera which I'm using right now. So yeah, this is the GoPro Hero 10 Black. Now, GoPro's really stepped up their game in the last 2 years with the GoPro Hero 9 and the GoPro Hero 10. I think they're both fantastic cameras, but the Hero 10 especially with the new chip, the better processing power, the better performance, higher megapixel count. Overall, I think this camera is the biggest win in GoPro's arsenal till date. And I will have a full-blown review on this, but the main reason why I carry this is, like I said, sometimes I don't want to use my iPhone for photography and videography. The GoPro, being as rugged as it is, having the ability to shoot fantastic 4K time-lapses, hyperlapses, stabilized video at high frame rates, completely blows your mind away. And considering all of those amazing features are inside this tiny form factor that can slip into any pocket at any time, it goes to show that this is definitely one of the best travel cameras on the market. But yeah, overall I can vlog on it, I can shoot photos on it. It's fantastic. Of course, if you're doing an everyday carry, you can't do it without a wallet. You just need a wallet for whatever. So yeah, with all the digital payments that have come into play, you don't really end up carrying too much of cash nowadays, considering you can pretty much just pay by tapping your card, or digital payments using Google Pay or Paytm or Apple Pay or whatever you're using wherever you live. So yeah, I pretty much moved away from the traditional wallet design, moved to this little guy, which is the Apple MagSafe wallet. I didn't know I'm going to like this as much as I do, but I actually really love it. It's super small, it's clean, it's minimal, and it's also MagSafe, which basically means boom, I do that, it activates onto my phone, it works, and I'm carrying both my most important items just like this. I put it together, they snap on magnetically, they're together at all times, throw it into my pocket, and I'm ready to go. It's that easy and that convenient using this wallet. It's made out of leather, it's really well constructed, super tiny, it's minimal, it looks super clean, I love it. It has the ability to carry 3 cards in it. I basically have my driver's license, my ATM card, and my Starbucks card on the inside. The special part about this is the moment you take it off your phone, like if you're in a coffee shop and you pull off your wallet to pay, you will get a notification using the Find My app on your iPhone, and it's going to tell you the MagSafe wallet has now been detached from your phone. This normally happens within 10 minutes of you taking the wallet off, which basically gives you some time to track back and go back to the last place you were at, retract your steps, and pick this up. Plus you can track it using Find My. Honestly, the magnetic fit is super nice, it's super snug, doesn't come off. As you can see, it's fully magnetized to my iPhone right now, no problems, it's perfect. I love this wallet. Now the last item that I carry with me when I leave my house is variable. It honestly depends on where I'm going, what I'm doing. If I'm going to a friend's house, I'm going to a coffee shop to chill and I'm meeting a couple of friends there and we're just going to hang out, talk, listen to music, maybe watch something together, well then that's when I carry this guy here, which is the iPad Pro 11-inch with the Magic Keyboard and the Apple Pencil. This is the one with the M1 chip on the inside, which basically makes it super powerful. It makes the iPad Pro more powerful than 80% of the laptops on the market. Really minimal. It has a great screen on it. It's ProMotion high refresh rate, so you can get some gaming done on this. The Magic Keyboard makes it super easy to write down scripts and notes. Very handy. The Apple Pencil is awesome. This iPad can edit photos and videos. It's awesome to watch content because the speakers on it are fantastic and the screen is great. Battery life is amazing. It's also my main photo editing device using Lightroom. If I'm out with friends and we're just gonna chill, this is my main device. This is what I'll carry. Nowadays, when I'm not going out with a lot of friends or I'm just meeting one friend and we want to get a little bit of gaming on, also depending on how I'm traveling, if it's convenient, I'll carry this guy, which is the Nintendo Switch. Like you guys know, I love my Switch. I play on it a lot. It is super convenient and 2 people can play on this device in a coffee shop if you're sitting outside. Now, depending on what I'm playing at the moment, there are times where I may be on mobile games, and if I'm not carrying the iPad, I normally play them on my phone. So at that point, I'll carry this little guy, which is the Razer Kishi controller. The Razer Kishi basically turns your iPhone or your smartphone into a Nintendo Switch. So you have an Android version and an iOS version. Super convenient. It opens up. This is smaller than the Switch, so So a lot of times I do gravitate towards this and I just play Call of Duty on the go. This turns my phone into a gaming device. This is just a gaming device by itself. So yeah, depending on what I'm doing, it's going to be either the iPad Pro or one of these guys. I normally carry them with me, but these are the three main devices I normally go for. This by no means is my entire tech setup. It's not my everyday tech bag, not all my portable tech. It's also not my travel tech bag. That's a lot bigger. So stay tuned for those videos in the future. And that's basically it. You guys have officially seen all the tech that I carry with me when I leave the house, that I cannot do without when I leave the house. So definitely hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what tech you guys never leave the house without. What phone are you rocking? What earphones are you rocking? I love knowing this stuff. I love improvising. I love trying out new things. Who knows, maybe my everyday carry will start looking a little bit like yours next year. So keep me posted. Do give this video a like if you guys enjoyed it, because it really helps the channel out. I've also noticed that about 80% of you guys who watch my videos haven't subscribed, so please go ahead and subscribe. It's only gonna help me make more videos for you guys, and it's absolutely free. Thank you for watching. Peace.